It is once again time to brighten your day thanks to our friends at Solatube. Here today to talk more about the installation process is Greg Ortero. Good morning. Welcome back.
Nice to see you.
All right, we always kind of need to start the segment and explain what this is and the many benefits of this. This, again, is so cool. Been around for several years, but really making a difference in people's homes.
Absolutely. And Solatube is a natural daylighting system, really made for the 21st century. It's a skylight system that captures light up on your rooftop and brings that natural light, channels it through the tube, and diffuses it into the room of your home. The Solatube has been around 27 years, but it has come a way as far as technology goes. But it's a simple system that installs in less than 2 hours, and we can transform any room in your home, hallways, living rooms, bathrooms, kitchens.
And I think previously people just assumed you had to put a skylight. Other than windows, a skylight was your only option to kind of get this lighting ahead.
Right, and this is just so much simpler. It installs in less than 2 hours, as I mentioned. There's no structural modifications. It fits right between the trusses, and there's no drywall, there's no painting, there's no structural work. Like I said, it just drops right in less than 2 hours.
Now, we're seeing before and after pictures I think are so cool. We saw them in bathrooms, we saw them in hallways, we saw them in bedrooms and kitchens. Is it one system? Kind of break down how this actually works. How many of these do you need?
It really depends on the size of the room and the shape of the room, but we have two different diameters. If you look on the table here, there's two diffusers, 14-inch and a 10-inch. So depending on the size of the room and depending on the room, for example, the 10-inch, this one here is typically used like in a hallway, a laundry room, a bathroom. A 14-inch you'd want to use in a larger room, like a kitchen or a living room.
And then people would assume, okay, if you're using natural light, what happens at nighttime when you still need light?
Well, we have actually two accessories. We have it's called a light add-on kit, so you can put a artificial light, electric light, into the Solatube. You can't see it. So during the day you have the natural light, and at nighttime the Solatube functions as a light fixture. And then we have the smart night light, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
Yeah, pretty cool. Talk about installation, how easy it is. I mean, this is literally done in hours, is it not?
Yes, yes, like I mentioned, there's no structural, there's no drywall, there's no painting.
Okay.
It's on a shingle roof. It takes about 2 hours or less. If you have multiple units, a little bit less per unit. We can install it on tile. It takes a little bit longer, about an hour longer on tile. Metal roof, flat roof, any roof surface.
And I think people might assume that this is going to cost them thousands of dollars because it's such a cool product, but
a fraction of the cost of a traditional skylight. This 10-inch should typically run you about $600. The 14-inch will run you about $700.
And you're talking about getting natural light into your home, which talk about the benefits of natural light. I mean, people try to make these lights that look like natural light. It's not natural light.
It's not natural light. And the nice thing about Solatube is that the optical film inside is 100% specular, 99.7. And that means that you're going to get complete true colors. All your colors are going to be natural. They're not going to be distorted, a bluish or yellowish light. And the Solatube is, with the natural light that you're getting in, the benefits, health benefits, you know, your circadian rhythm and all of that you don't realize how it affects you, but we're all attracted to natural light. We all love a bright room and a bright house.
And we're in Florida. There's no better place, right? Well, let's talk about this offer that you have this morning, and because there's an accessory that comes with this that's pretty cool. Yeah,
and we were talking about the pricing a little bit, but what's very important is this little accessory that we guys called a smart night light. And it's about the size of a cell phone, and it just clips inside of your Solatube. It has a little solar panel on it, but it also has two LEDs, and at nighttime it has a photosensor, so when the sun goes down it automatically turns on. And in the daytime it automatically turns off. But what that does is it qualifies the whole Solatube, material and labor, for 30% tax credit.
I like that. All right. Well, if people are watching today, do you come out for a consultation? I mean, how does it work?
Yep. We go over everything with you on the phone when you call in, but then we have our installation consultants come out. It's a no obligation consultation. They'll come out, they'll look if you have any windows, if you have any fans, cathedral ceiling, what you're trying to achieve with the lighting. And the great thing about it installs in less than 2 hours. We bring the material with us so they can install right then and there, get it done the same day.
That does brighten your home, your day. I don't know what will. Thanks so much for coming in. We look forward to seeing you again soon.